Hello, hello, hello. I am Jana Kellum, and I'm here with your Horse Wisdom weekly love reading. So this is for you if you are a Sagittarius sun or a Sagittarius rising, or if you're interested in someone who is a Sagittarius sun or rising. You might be interested in hearing what the horses have to say. So if you weren't here last week, I started with these and I kind of explained a little bit about horse wisdom and how it applies. So these are like tarot cards, like oracle cards, except that they have this really unique quality of being through the lens of the horse, the way that horses kind of view reality. And so it's this sort of remarkable way of tuning into inner wisdom, to kind of higher self guidance through this really, that it's not like you have to do it this way or this is the only way to do this or anything like that. It's really, it's more subtle than that. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in. And like I said, this is for you if you are a Sagittarius sun or rising. And then we're going to talk about what the horses have to say for your love life. So I'm excited to see what they have to say for you. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. The reason it's funny is because I just did the Scorpio reading, and guess what they got? This one. So this is the number 23. This is the herd. And the idea behind it is really, it's about being able to take a moment away from your herd. And see, this horse here is taking a moment away and is kind of in a place of pause and receiving that inner guidance. You can see this horse that's up here in the clouds, and the eye, there's these streams of light from the cloud horse's eye down to this one horse who is kind of like listening, like just pausing to listen and to feel for that guidance, feel for that information that they need to be able to make the best possible decisions for them. So my sense of this for you, Sagittarians, Saggies, is that this is about really being willing to see who in a relationship that you are in, who is able to really take the reins, who is able to be in the most balanced, aligned place to make a decision about something. So let's say, I mean, it could be really simple things, you guys. It doesn't have to be like all this really deep, heavy stuff. It could be something like, who is best able to make a decision about where you're going to eat dinner? I don't know. For me, in my family, and I have a Sagittarius moon, so I can relate to the energy of that kind of like fiery, a little bit, having a little bit of trouble with like maybe follow through, making a decision, especially when it comes to food for some reason, which is weird. But my husband and I are always joking around about how we are constantly having to make the decision about what we're going to eat for dinner. And so sometimes that's a really easy decision. Sometimes, we have the food and it just needs to get made and that's it. So we do that. And other times it's like, okay, well, where are we going to go to celebrate? Like I just had a birthday. We were deciding where we were going to eat for my birthday. And it was like, it became a thing because I really kind of wanted for my husband to make that decision. He did not really want to make that decision for me. And I kind of had to just take a moment and be like, okay, who is most capable of making this decision right now? Is it me or is it him? Who would feel best? Like, am I so hungry at this point that if I decide what we're eating, it could take forever because when I get hungry, I get hangry and then I get real indecisive? Or is maybe, since it's a special occasion, maybe I'm the one who should be making this decision. But I kind of had to take a pause, like this horse is doing, and just kind of be like, what would feel best? Who is in the best, most aligned perspective for making this decision right now? And so that's what I feel like is kind of up for us, Sagittarians, in terms of this next week in our love life, could you take a moment to pause and just notice, am I the best person to take the lead on this, or do I let my partner take the lead on this? What would feel better? What would feel more aligned? And that's in any kind of decision, whether it's what you're eating for dinner or who you're inviting to your wedding or any of those kinds of things. So yeah, just play with that wisdom from the horses in your love life for this next week, and let me know how that resonates for you. And thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love. I hope to see you next week. Bye.